Houston, as usual, with this dresser, we have a problem. One of the drawers is not coming out, I was told. So let's take a look. Oh, I see. The drawer bottom fell out. That's not good. How did this even fall out? This is a mystery. Okay, let's survey the damage here. A little bit of this here, something ripped out at the front of the drawer. This one ripped out at the back end of the drawer. Okay, and that corner there is, this one here is torn up and is delaminating. Okay, and something happened there. So let's take out the plug that's holding the drawer in place. And let's see what else the kids broke. Yeah, so there's this part here, half torn out. Okay, that's how that works. And we've got here this corner that's busted and this other corner that's busted. Okay, and Mom swears on her best britches that nobody stepped into this drawer and that it was overstuffed. And with a little bit of effort and the screwdriver, these plastic plugs pull out, and these other ones don't. So what do I do with this? So the first two plugs were easy to be pulled out because they come out from the broken corners. This one and the other one there, they don't come out easily because the material is not broken there. Okay, they came out with the biggie pliers. And so let's survey the damage. So obviously this busted corner is not gonna work, and putting the drawer bottom back in place into a broken drawer is not really gonna help. So how can we repair it? You might be tempted to pour some glue in here and then clamp it back in place. That looks like a brilliant idea, but I think I can do one better, as it is garbage the minute it was thought up. Let's make a proper drawer, shall we? So over here in a museum, how a drawer is correctly built is visible right around here. If this looks like it survived 180 years, that's about right. This one is actually joined and built with no nails, no screws. Joining the wood together with actual joinery techniques. Even without glue, the shape of these dovetails will hold the drawer back together, and the drawer bottom stays in place as well. So that's how stuff is done when it's built to last. And of course, all these wood chips need to be vacuumed up. That's not happening with a drawer that's properly made. And of course, it's fairly easy to disconnect the pieces with this triangle there. Points at the drawer front. And pieces can be separated there without breaking anything. One variant of dovetailed corners is this square cut finger joints. And this is a box I made like 20 years ago. But whether it's dovetail or finger joint, the length of this piece of wood needs to go from the outside edge here to the outside edge here. And that's not how IKEA drawers are built. On an IKEA drawer, the length of this comes between this side piece on the drawer and this other side piece. So that's in first approach, that's what I'm gonna try to duplicate with this piece of wood. I'm gonna make this piece duplicated out of solid wood instead of this particle board garbage. Now, wood also splits and fails, but nowhere near as bad as particle board. So hopefully it's gonna be already an improvement. Just need a channel cut into it and a couple of holes, and need to be cut to thickness and width and length, and then it's gonna be solid wood. Because I'm not rebuilding the whole drawer, that's why I'm not considering finger joints or dovetail joints just yet. If I were to rebuild the entire drawer, it would be properly joined. So I'm gonna make this one a little narrower than it is now, by about that much. It's not gonna be the same width as this one, because I want it a little bit taller than it is now. Just my fancy. Next thing to do is match it in thickness with the thickness planer. It is the small one, and there we are. Both of them are at the same thickness. Needs minimal sanding. The surface is really nice. Both sides. I've got this piece with me in the shop, so I can match the cut like so. I can set up the blade height and distance to match the original piece, and then it's easy to cut a trench to the new piece. There, my cuts are pretty good. Next thing, very simply cut it to length. Then simply I just need to drill 4 holes, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, match the original piece, and there it is. Left it a little taller as planned. And here is the finished product after drilling with matching holes, same location, same diameter, ready for installation. Well done. Assembly obviously will go in reverse order. Let's see how it looks. Yep, the drawer bottom is perfectly in the groove and the holes line up perfectly. Let's tap it together. Managed to put the little triangles in place. No problems there. Nice and tight corners. And of course I left it a little taller. Why not? Just, I can cut it down anytime. It will fit flawlessly. So, last item to think about. I wonder if there is a clever way to stop this drawer bottom from pillowing out, bulging and popping out again. I wonder, what if I put in another piece here on the drawer bottom, just so it doesn't pop out ever again. Yep, the taller backboard in the drawer is not a problem. Perfect assembly.